Hello everyone and welcome. Today I'm going to assemble my new pedalboard and I invite you to join me. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to write it down in the comments and I will try to answer as quickly as possible. I hope this video serves you and I invite you to subscribe to this channel. Thanks, and here we go. Okay, this is the support where the power supply will place it. Here I have the accessories to fix it in the pedal board. The power supply is this, the Eventide Powermax by xotic. This power supply offers us 7 different outputs isolated. Each output offers you the possibility of fitting your pedal to 9, 12, 15 and 18 volts each one, depending on the power of your pedal requirements. Look how easy it is, because it is extremely easy to install the power supply in this holder, while it is very safe too. I'm going to use these shorter cables for the rows and the H9. Maybe I'm going to have to relocate. Yes, definitely this will be the best position. Perfect. As this has a little margin, before fix it, I will leave it that way for now. Now I will show you a little trick that I use so that the support does not come out in front of the base. It's just this, a piece of foam rubber. In fact, the guys of Acclaim include on their boards these gums with an adhesive part that prevents the power supply to escape accidentally. But I prefer this alternative that I showed you before. With this it is well fixed too. Here you have it, the power supply installed. I'm going to give the base a little bit more angle thanks to these adjustable legs. It's a good system, this one, and it allows me to have the pedals at a more comfortable angle when using them. Well, we started with the first pedal in the chain, Dunlop's Mini Crybaby. It's a very cool pedal, which I love because of its lineage and sound. It works very well. Also, I started to have it a little spoiled aesthetically. It's a good sign, since it has a lot of use and abuse. This is the only one where I'm not going to use Acclaim's fastener system. As you can see, I have some pieces of Velcro mounted here. Ready. First pedal, place it. Okay, we'll go ahead and we'll do it with the fasteners. The fasteners are the clamping system patented by Acclaim. That is wonderful. It allows you to have the pedals intact without Velcro or unpleasant rubber romance or things like that. Velcro, I only use it exclusively for the wha, because you will see that for the rest the fasteners is a great system. The second one that we are going to place here after the wha will be the xotic compressor. I like this compressor. I especially like it for the possibilities it offers to modify it. I don't use it a lot. I use it mostly on the clean settings, because I usually don't use a completely clean sound. I always like to add an overdrive pedal, like for example the directly of electronics that is practically always activated on my pedalboard. The next one will be this, the red dirt. It's a really cool overdrive pedal, and I use it just to break the clean signal. It's based on the all-known green one, but with the mojo of Robert's crew and magic. As you can see, I always try to use high-quality cables, because obviously, like you too, I don't like to play my life on stage with cables that could make problems or that could damage the quality of the signal. It must be said that this is not an economic pedalboard. I have been professionally dedicated to this for a lot of years, and well, it is not one of the biggest ones that I have used throughout my career, but it is a little bigger than the last one I was using, because I love it, the rose. I really like the rose, and also it is true that with the H9 I can do almost everything. I could go as I have done in recent years with an overdrive, a wha, and H9 quietly. And if so, why do you want to expand your pedalboard? Well, it's true. As a lot of you know, as all of you who are watching this video know, sick of tone of the guitar. We never have the perfect pedalboard. We always want a little bit more. We have that sound in our heads that we have not just found, or simply, well, we want to vary a bit. In this case, my case, I can tell you that the sound that I have been taking from my pedalboard during the last years, I love it. But when listening the rose, wow, it let me fascinated very much. It's a digital delay, but with the controllers like an analog pedal, and I love it. I like it a lot. Okay, so this is the next one, the Super Phat Mod overdrive from Killy2. I like to use it alone or with the red dirt too. If you take care with the gain of both units, you can find awesome tones out there. With the need to install the rose on this pedalboard, I had no choice than to take a little bigger garden, and the friends of Aklam, it seemed good to me to have this pedalboard ready. My friend Joel mounted this Smart Track X2 for me at Aklam's headquarters. These pedalboards are brutal. I love them, I like them a lot. And also designed and manufactured in Barcelona 100%. What to say, I like Barcelona, I like Aklam's friends, and I love that it's manufactured here and exported around the world, of course. With the friends of a club, we commented that the fasteners are designed to be able to mount 4 of them in each pedal to have them super well fixed. Even so, I prefer to mount the pedals or some of them with just 2 fasteners. Take a look. With just 2 fasteners. So yes, the Rose. Fantastic, magnificent and overwhelming Eventide pedal. My dear friend Christian, product manager from Eventide, introduced me to Rose on the last name. Christian is an excellent, brutal, absolutely amazing guitar player. I highly recommend you to investigate him because he is a very talented guy as well as a nice guy. For the expression pedal, I still use the Boss EV5. Although right now in the market there are also very interesting things, smaller, etc. But I'm still with this. It is a bit outside of the rail of the pedalboard, but I don't care since the transport bag of the smart track allows it to fit without major problem. I like to have a lot of control with the expression pedal, so in this particular case I'm going to screw the 4 fasteners to hold it. The jewel of the crown, my H9. There was an after and before this pedal. It's one of the greatest Eventide things and I love it. And this is the Born 3 controller. These guys, they managed to build an ultra compact controller and add more functions in a very small space to the H9. Another thing that the fasteners allow me to do is to be able to place gadgets like this one of the gesture area here below without wasting the useful space of the base. Here it is, my new board. The moment of the truth. Everything seems to be well connected, but we need to know if anyone lives here. So let's connect the cable to the current and here we are. Everything working perfectly. Soon I will upload some demos. Thanks for watching and please leave your comments and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks a lot.